Back at you again this morning. It is 4:40. We're on our way to meet Pro Staff Chris Davenport, straight up turkey assassin. Chris has traveled almost 2 hours to get here, and in doing so he still beat me by 15 minutes. Quite the overachiever. Anyways, we're going after a bird we worked yesterday morning with Jeremy Johnson, and just to be quite honest with you, it's been a while since I had a bird that hot in the morning, even after fly down. This bird was double gobbling, triple gobbling, and I mean just an absolute showpiece, but never would quite make that final commitment. He closed it within about 60 yards and just gobbled his guts out. Anyways, we were convinced he was on his death march, but he wasn't quite committed to the operation like we were. So anyways, we got out of there and never spooked that bird. I feel pretty confident. I know what this bird's doing. Time will tell. These turkeys have a way of making a fool out of me. But anyways, 3 times out of the last week, this bird has done the same thing. And hopefully we can make it a 4th. I'll be picking Chris up here in a minute. He's trigger man today. I'm running cameraman. Stay tuned. We'll see if we can close the deal on this bird from yesterday.
Wouldn't let me unlock my door.
Morning, sunshine.
How you doing?
Well, not too bad. How's traffic out on the Beltway this morning?
Oh, it's nice and calm.
Big heavy traffic flow in a big metropolitan area like this, and you
yeah.
gotta take that bypass to make any time.
Yeah, it was busy. Yeah,
okay.
Should be a good morning.
Well, I think old Tom's finally gonna step up to the plate and make it happen this morning.
I do too. I brought the death certificate for him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sign it about 7 o'clock.
We could have signed it yesterday at probably 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
About 7 o'clock. He put on quite the show. He just wasn't quite as committed as we were.
Right. We'll change that this morning.
Yeah. It needs a little persuasion with a load of number 5s.
That's right. Number 5, 3.5.
Oh my.
Yeah. I could put a 3-inch in there, but I'm gonna put the 3.5 this morning.
That's pretty serious. Yeah. Go big or go home.
That's right.
Let's run up here and grab us a cup of coffee, and we'll get started. There's one in with him. She's blowing. She's behind him now. To the right of him.
turkeys are, but the bird we was after this morning is down here in this field. We could see it like 700 yards away. And we cannot find him once we got over it. It's just like he disappeared. And I think I know where he's heading. He's heading up to this little field right here, this little skinny ridge. 'Cause I see the tracks right here. You can see a track right there. And right here's his track. So they're going back up the hill. They was down in that field, now they're going back up. They gotta be up here somewhere. I mean, they're close by. You see all these tracks? We gotta be careful. There's this field right here.
Looks like a highway running up and down here.
Yeah, they come down here and checked this morning. We see him strutting. They only had one of him with him.
He's just coming down taking inventories what he's doing.
Yeah, and I can't strike him no more. I figured we'd see him down in that field somewhere. Let's get right up here, not break over. Let me see if I can get a call, see if I can answer.
Just sound check him here before we break over.
Yeah. I ain't going no farther.
Okay.
That breaks right there. Call real loud. He's gotta be here close. He's gotta be here close. Kinda scared to walk up around that flat. If I can get him to answer us. Right there. Let's go. He is. He's right here over the bank. He's close. You got your decoys?
Yeah, throw him back.
All right. You go back there and get in that brush right over there, and I'll get the decoys
I'll
out.
get the camera set up. You do the decoys.
All right. Get over here, and I'll get the decoys on.
Just make sure that Jake's behind her. She can be submissive or upright. Just make sure he's behind her.
That did not take long. Boom. What do you think of that?
Tell me about them decoys.
They worked. First time ever using a Jake decoy for me. He come up 10 yards beside me.
Boys didn't take long either.
Thank you, Lord.
That's good stuff right there, Chris.
Yes, it is.
That's good stuff.
He couldn't resist that little Jake yelp I was doing either.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he knew there was a junior coming to the
It's been a
senior
while
fight.
since I shook a little bit. I mean, he popped up right there. I was like, oh man, there he is.
Well, I heard her. I heard a hen.
I did too.
And I'm looking here, and I come back, and there's a bird, a strutter at the decoy.
Yeah, you didn't see him come right here?
No, I'm looking back here. I heard her.
Yeah, I heard her. I was like, well, she's getting closer.
Uh-huh.
Next thing I know, he was right there beside me, 10 yards.
Oh, man.
I was like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. And I was like, don't spot me, don't spot me, don't spot me. And man, he just
and that's
ran to that Jake.
That's the beauty of those decoys. They take all the focus off the hunter.
That's awesome.
I mean, a man can sit back and enjoy it.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Yep, good stuff.
I didn't really want to shoot him facing on, but you told me to kill him, so I did.
Oh well, it's all good, you know.
Look at him right there.
We're gonna see Davenport dance naked up here on the ridge top.
That's right. Let me get my bearings here.
No, I wanted to. I got caught with my pants down.
Right.
And I'm looking for her over my left shoulder, and I come back and look at, there's a fan at the strutter, or a fan at the decoy.
Yeah. I'll show you. Film me right here, and I'll point it out to you. Watch this right here. Can you see me?
Oh, yeah.
He came up right here. Right there. He lined it.
Priceless.
Some hooks on it.
Priceless.
Well, another successful morning here in West Virginia. It's second week, and it's been a rough opening week, and then going into the second week, it's been rough. Not a lot of gobbling going on. The intensity is really low right now. Of course, a lot of them's henned up right now, early season like this, but the weather has not cooperated at all. Lots of rain and wind, and it's shut them down quite a bit. But gave Ross a message the other day. I said, hey, let's hook up. He's like, all right, let's set a date, and we set today. And I said, that works for me. He said, all right. So he went hunting yesterday morning with Jeremy on this farm, and they got after a bird, and it gave him the slip. He just didn't come up and see the decoys, and he got with hens, and they just couldn't close the deal on him. Well, Ross said, let's go in the morning, get after that same bird. He's been doing the same thing for like a week now.
Foolproof plan.
Yeah, I mean, done deal.
So they say.
Yeah, done deal. Well, this morning we get in there. He wasn't there. Ross lied to me.
Oh yeah, he's a complete no-show.
Yeah. Nah, Ross didn't lie to me. He had a change of plans. This bird did yesterday evening when he went to roost. He roosted 700 yards away on the opposite ridge right here where we're on. We was over set up where he's supposed to be. Come daylight, he gobbled up here a couple times. And next thing I know, I'm looking 700 yards across this big valley, and there he was coming down there with a hen, all strutted up. I said, Ross, right there he is. We sat there for about 30 minutes thinking about, should we make a move on him, get over, and we decided to do it, and my gosh, we're out of shape.
Oh, one surefire way to figure out how to shape you are is to go chasing turkeys in West Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'll go home and start yourself a fitness regimen, I guarantee it.
Yeah, exactly. But we got up here and got up in this field. We snuck around, kind of did the little Indian sneak and was trying to just close the deal like that, but we couldn't find him. And
well, we actually run across the tracks
yeah.
in this road where he come down this morning, and you actually picked up on it. We had tracks going down the hill.
And it come back up.
And then turn around and you got tracks coming right back up the road, so we kind of knew they was up here somewhere.
Yeah, we knew they was up here, and I got right here on top in this field. It's just a little 50-yard wide narrow ridge with grassy field here. It drops over in the hardwood, and I made a call, and man, he cut me off right there, and the hen started yelling. I was like, well, he's got hens with him. This may work, it may not. You know how it is.
We had to really scramble to get those decoys out. We kind of got caught with our pants down.
Yeah, I'm glad we was as quick as we was, because even though he had 3 hens with him, which I didn't know he had 3, I knew there was 1 down there hollering. It wasn't a 5-minute from the decoy set up to the gun going off.
Oh yeah, he was on the death march immediately. Yep. It's been a long time since I've seen one close that fast.
Oh yeah, but he's a really good bird. Like I was telling Ross, I use a hen decoy, but I've never used the Jake, and I believe I'll be purchasing me one because that was a heck of a show.
It is. It's amazing how forgiving those decoys are, because the hunter can get away with so much. That bird saw us when he came up here. He looked right at us, but he done focused on that decoy.
Yeah.
And he didn't care what was over here waiting. He didn't care how hot that gun barrel was about to get. All he could see was there was another boy toy with his hen, and he was fixing on ruining his weekend.
Exactly. I mean, he come in right to my left shoulder, 10 yards away. I'm like, oh crap, right there he is.
Yep.
And I thought for sure we was going to be busted, but man, he locked on this Jake and this hen.
It's almost like an old buck. It's lip curling after a doe there during the rut. They know you're in that tree stand, but they don't care.
Yeah. But he locked on this Jake, and I mean, he couldn't stand it.
Oh, he bullied him something awful.
I mean, he was 10 yards coming to my left right there, and he actually full strut, postured up at this Jake, and he actually looked at me like 3 times, like, I see you, but I don't care.
That's right, that's
and
right.
He was wanting to whoop up on him. I figured he's going to flog the crap out of it, but he just come up and pushed him up. And
he just kind of bullied him.
yeah, you seen what happened after that. Ross gave me the green light.